In the summer of 2022, I started a research on the Irish Famine and wrote a history paper investigating Britain's responsibility in this disaster. During the study, I heard various arguments on whether Britain's lack of action should be blamed as the main cause of the famine. To further investigate the reasonings behind these voices, I visited Princeton, New York, Chicago, Boston, and interviewed my teachers at the Petty School.
I'm Dr. David Martin, longtime Latin teacher at Petty School.
I am Eric Gustafson. I taught English here at Petty for 20 years. I've been retired for the last 9, but I'm still helping with the girls' basketball program and the boys' golf program, which is where I know Jerry.
Yeah.
My name is Joe Rulowich. I'm finishing my 17th year at Petty, working in the college office, currently serving as Director of College Counseling. I also coach the varsity boys basketball team. I live on campus with my wife Kristen and my 2 children, JT and Cameron, and all of our animals.
My name is Eric Treese. I teach specifically AP US History. I teach some South Africa. I teach a class about the Atlantic world at the Petty School.
My name is Paul Watkins. I'm a teacher at the Petty School. I have taught here for 35 years and I mostly teach history. In addition to teaching history, I also write books. I'm officially Petty's Writer-in-Residence, which was a title that they invented for me. Most of the books that I have written, some have been non-fiction, some have been travel books, but the majority have been historical fiction.
So my name is Ann Weisenberger, or my name is Ann Donahue Weisenberger. I am the 12th youngest of 13 kids. My father is Francis Donahue, and so part of the information I have is from his family that my cousin Chris Hutton traced very diligently over decades.
Sure, my name is Tristram Wood. I'm an English teacher at the Petty School. I'm also Director of Academic Support, and I've been here for 30 years.
Yeah, hello. My name is Carlos Ugarte. I'm from Bolivia, originally Santa Cruz, which is a city on the east side of Bolivia, near to Brazil.
Yeah.
So I live in Switzerland, and then it's the first time that we're in Princeton.
My name is Alan Krupa. I'm from originally from Lawrenceville, New Jersey, which is just down the road from here. But right now I live in Chesterfield, New Jersey.
Yeah, my name is John Ahona. My middle name is Yoshi, that's what I go by. I come from Kenya, yeah.
Moreover, to further explore the voices of the Irish people and the world's understanding of the Irish famine, I arrived at Dublin and began my interviewing journey around Ireland, listening to the beliefs of the locals and the tourists. Hi, I'm a history student shooting a street interview for my history course. And it's about people's understanding of Irish history. So do you have time for a quick interview?
We are tourists from Germany, we can try.
Yeah, that would be great.
Sure.
Yeah, okay. Sure. So can you do a quick self-introduction, like what's your name, where do you come from?
My name is Joop Menting. I come from Holland, the Netherlands.
We are Klaus and Edith Nies. We come from Germany, near Stuttgart.
Florida. We're Joe and Sue Riley. We are from Wilbraham, Massachusetts, in the United States.
I'm Melanie Scholas, and I'm from Austin, Texas. This is my husband of 36 years.
Steve.
My name is John Mullins. I used to be a student here over 50 years ago. I'm retired now and I live in Wexford, but I like to come up to Dublin once a week and I have my lunch here in Trinity.
My name is Dean. I'm from Wicklow, which is about 40 miles just south of Dublin, and I've kind of living and working in Ireland probably most of my adult life.
I'm from Arklow, and my name is Patricia Kinsella. My name was Pat Charlton.
I'm from Corey, and my name is Michael Kinsella.
Kinsella. Yeah, he had a stroke, So he's,
My French.
I come from up the road, Glashing, and I come here every Saturday morning for a Tai Chi practice.
My name is Shirley Miller McCrum and I'm originally from County Fermanagh in the north of Ireland and I currently live in County Down, which is on the east side.
Oh yeah, I'm Jim Daly, co-founder of Fidget Feet here with my wife, Chantel, and we're finishing the show Handful of Dreams here in Fitzpatrick.
My name was Angelika Klus. Her name is Renate Overberg. We come from Germany, North Germany, and we make holiday here in Galway.
I'm Shirley Heaton and I come from Cork in Lancashire, England. I have to say how old I am.
Jim?
I am 78 years old.
Right, well, my name is Jean Pounder. I come from Colne in Lancashire, England. And I've come to Ireland because I've been trying to trace my family history because I was a McNamara.
Well, my name is Bridget Farrell and I come from Cork City, near Blarney. Mary.
I'm Mary O'Sullivan and I'm from Cork City and I'm from near the centre, like the heart of Cork City.
Well, my name is Catherine Patricia Byrne-Lackner, and I'm usually called by Patricia, Pat, or any form of my middle name. Yes. You grew up in Ireland. And I grew up in Ireland until the age of 20. I immigrated in 1963, and that was October 24th actually, was memorable because 3 weeks later, President Kennedy was assassinated.
我是顾英生，我是这个复旦大学历史系的一位教师。我教的课就是教对本科生教课的话，就是教那个世界这个现代史和20世纪的历史。
What is your general understanding of Irish culture and Irish history?
From my perspective, I love Irish music. Well, it's the old stories of Cuchulainn, and this story also the Tuatha De Danann.
That's nice.
I love these stories, and I made several songs in German, unfortunately, about this. But well, these are my favorite stories.
Sure, I have a little bit of Irish history in my own family, and the word resilience kind of comes to mind when I think about my own family, as well as a little bit with the resilience of kind of the Irish people, in terms of whether it was the potato famine or kind of the historical contextual, kind of divide within the country, even as most recently as the 20th century. So I think. I remember my father's mom, my grandmother, Madge Radigan, singing Irish lullabies to me when I was young. So I feel like I've been surrounded a little bit by it in different ways my whole life.
It's relaxed and comfortable, but then change happened, too much change happened, so it's not as nice a place as now as it was 2,000 years ago.
Green Island. Guinness. Happy people.
They like drinking beer in Ireland. I like that.
Yeah.
It's a good good place to drink beer.
I think I know something about Ireland. I know Conor McGregor, that guy who like fights in the, what is it called? I don't know. That's some wrestling.
But the Irish culture has a surprisingly large role in the English tradition because some of our greatest writers, like James Joyce, William Butler Yeats, were Irish.
Irish culture, yeah. But then am I part of that? Yes, I am part of that. So I am some people would call it conflicted. Some people would call it a divided culture, because obviously in the north we have the British culture and we have the Irish culture. So all sorts of interesting things have been happening obviously in the last 50 years. And I suppose now the fact that we, or most of us, many of us, have Irish passports, because under the peace agreement 25 years ago, anyone born on the island of Ireland is deemed to be an Irish citizen.
Well, it goes a long way back, because I'm a student of Roman history, that when the Romans came over, they conquered much of England. They gave up where the Picts and Scots are, which is why they built walls up in northern England. And they left Ireland pretty much alone, although they did have one invasion of Ireland, because it was remote and scary.
The Romans invaded Scotland up to a point, and then they invaded Wales, but they never invaded Ireland. So there was this influence that the Welsh had, having been overshadowed by the Romans and their culture, which those people living in Ireland did not share. So you have the same tribe, but one half has not been influenced by these incredibly important people, the Romans, but the Welsh, my side, has.
Well, I think the culture was definitely dictated tremendously by the Catholic Church. And I think that dominated people's lives and how one behaved or didn't, and so on.